the Spinal Engine Theory. If you're a movement professional or a clinician, you've probably heard about the spinal engine and the work by Dr. Serge Grakovetsky. It's been around for a really long time and it's still really considered a theory. So if you're not a movement pro, I'm going to give you just a quick overview of what it is. Essentially, it is these combined movements of side bending and rotation of the spine is what really drives our walking or our human locomotion. And you can almost think of the pelvis or even the sit bones in this case as the feet as we move through. Now, whether you believe that the spine is in fact the main engine or it's just part of the whole locomotor apparatus really doesn't matter in respect that it's still part of very healthy movement, stored elastic energy within the system that we can use for locomotion, and not just normal walking, but all kinds of movement in general. And so therefore, if we have that capacity, or if our clients need it, or if our patients need it, or if you as an individual need it, it's something that we can actually practice. Now, if you look at the original video, you can see it's being done by somebody that has no legs, and it's being done on the floor, and that's what really drove the theory. But what I'd like to do for you today is show you how using the Core-Tex Sit, because it allows for the tilt along with the slide and rotation at the same time, that we can drive those similar motions and practice that healthy movement of what the spinal engine does. I'm going to use a stick that will show a little bit more of an emphasis of exactly what's going on at the upper portion as we go through this motion. Now, I don't want you to assume that that is easy. It actually takes practice and a little bit of coordination to get the feel of both the motion in general if you don't have good kinesthetic awareness or good spinal control, which often happens to people with lower back pain, is that they lose the proper sensory inputs and the ability to execute on the movements that they need to be as part of their overall movement capacity that they can't find anymore. So what we like to use the Core-Tex Sit for, especially with our chronic lower back pain clients, is to get them to be able to use the base, the pelvis, on the Core-Tex Sit and have that feed that proper motion up the spine, and therefore get them to adapt into those different movements that they can't necessarily get from the top down. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your comments and your feedback. I'm Anthony Carey with Core-Tex.